welcome to my channel. Well, I got a Smoky Mountain Knife Works order in, and I need to do a video on these because since I've been ordering from them, it's about like 3 years or so now, they do different kind of special decals, you know, like this is a huge one, but Sasquatch with a machete. But anyways, this is a new one. This is one I don't have. So, that's cool. That's always cool. And of course I got the regular one, you know, that you usually always get this huge one. I got a lot of those. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, what we have is the membership knife. And the way we got this was, I can communicate separately with my members. And so what I did was I put a poll up there, and I had 4 different knives to choose from. One was a VG10 Rough Rider swayback. The other one was the VG10 Rough Rider. It was a lockback, kind of like a little version. So, I think it was a pair that went along with that. And then 2 Stockmans. One was tortoise shell, and the other one was a new cinnamon stag bone that they have. Not the Damascus one, but the regular one. And I put the poll up because I want the members to, you know, kind of like help select what the knife is going to be for the giveaway, because this is the video for this giveaway for this month, and it comes to you because of my channel members. So I want to thank all my channel members. Thank you. I believe I got around like 15 right now. So what they picked, all right, and what I was trying to do was, out of the 4, narrow it down to where one of them got the most votes, and I could say, okay, this is what the channel members picked. Well, the VG10 swayback got 33%. This one got 33%, and the Stockman, the cinnamon bone Stockman got 33%, and the lockback got 0. So what I decided to do was, I ordered the VG10 swayback, which I will review or do an initial review of later for myself. That settles it down. So then it was a toss-up between these 2. And of course, you know, being a scientific channel where we deal with only the most scientific measurements for measuring everything, you know, I did what you usually have to do, which is a coin toss. And the cinnamon stag was going to be heads, and this one was going to be tails. And I flipped the coin, and, you know, usually it's heads, but it landed tails this time. So the tortoise shell won the selection to be picked. I know that was a long, drawn-out intro, but there you go. All right, and if people think I'm doing this for like views and stuff, I was looking at one video that had 200 views, and it was from a while back. And you know how much money it's going to make? 0.002 cents. So, really, ads, I mean, yeah, if it got more views and everything, it might get more ad money. But really, what's it going to get? Up to a penny one day? So, yeah, this one's nicely done. Let's look at it a little bit closer. I like the way they did this die. See, they're hiding that other pattern that's back there. So that's pretty cool. And this side's pretty dark. You can barely see any real pattern to it at all. Let me get another. Do I have a Rough Rider Tortoise shell? Let me check. I couldn't find a Rough Rider one just doing a quick dig, but I found a marbles. And this is how they did theirs, which is just dye, and then the back liners you can kind of see a little bit better. They kind of blotched it. There might have been a pattern hiding underneath there. I don't know. But what we're looking at is this one. So you can see it's done differently. It's got the little tortoise shield on it, like the turtle back. That's pretty cool. Pinched bolsters. No big R or anything on there. Just a good thing. And it's made out of 440B stainless steel. Half stop. You got a half stop. Rough Ryder. Let's zoom in here, see if we can zoom in. Rough Ryder with a Y. All right, let's look at the all-important thing. Oh my God. Should we measure this? Should we? All right, not to throw the baby out with the bathwater, you know, kind of thing. A guy might have had a valid point on something in that the factories don't always do a good angle grind on it. And what happens is if you get one side smaller and the other side wider, but it still meets, it's not going to meet in the middle. It's going to meet off center from like the blade. You know, like here's the center stock. You can kind of see what I'm talking about with this cut right here. It's a straight line, right? I mean, it's a sharp edge. Let's cut some paper with it and see. Not that sharp. It's got some sharp spots and it's got some not so sharp spots. But I'm not, since this is a giveaway knife, that's all I'm really going to cut with it is paper and stuff like that, because this is going to be somebody else's knife, you know, so I don't want to mess it up with them. All right, I will let it slam. I'll show you one thing. It's not in this one. I've seen in some of the knives that they're coming in, they're starting to use a rest pin rather than a kick. They're putting a rest pin in right in here. This one doesn't have it. This is a regular Stockman, and there's your centering. That doesn't feel like it's rubbing, but it's hugging one side. These are hand bent. This is why this goes to one side, and that's the other one. I like the spear on this one. This is pretty nice. Now this one has a weaker pull on the spear. I'd say this is about a 3 or a 4, a fairly light. It locks up. It's just not super. It doesn't have a super strong back spring on it, and it's sharing its back spring with this sheep's foot. So let's see if the sheep's foot's taking up all the tension. No, it's also about a 3 or a 4. Nice lockup. It does have a half stop. This thing feels, another thing you're going to need to do with this, it feels kind of gritty. I have not cleaned it or anything. So if you put any oil in here, really all you're going to need is a little bit of oil and work it back and forth, clean out a little bit, and you're going to be fine. The main blade is nice. It's got a stronger pull on it. It's got a kind of, you see that kind of gunky kind of, it does. You'll improve the walk and talk with these if you just clean this pivot out and oil it a little bit. But here's your model number, RR2439, made in China, RR440B. I am a veteran. I am not a traitor to my country because I'm buying Chinese knives. Mr. Unmentioned knife maker's name, who might be Medford. Did I mention that? Well, you know, since he slammed every veteran out there, I think it's perfectly well to, I don't want to make this a slam video, but yeah, I was just thinking about all the stuff that's happened recently, and that was one of the comments that this guy made. And yeah, it's its opinion, you know, go ahead, have your opinion. But yeah, very good, just like I said, just a little bit light. The fit and finish, you've got a little bit of rise on this one right here. If this really bothered you, you could just take some sandpaper or put it on something, you know, and sand that down. But there is a, I mean, you can feel it. This is not a GEC knife. I think it was like $16. So all your grinds and all this other stuff. Now another thing also on sharpening, I realize that there are some people out there that just collect knives, and really, if you're just collecting knives to collect them, you really don't need to sharpen them, because a lot of times on some knives, you're lowering the value if you sharpen them. So I can see how some people would be into knives, be knife collectors and everything, and not be able to sharpen. Again, if it comes down to edge geometry and edge grind, then why are you worried about that if you're not going to use your knife? And if you're going to use your knife, it would seem like you would want to know how to sharpen. That's all I'm saying, rather than getting fixated on what type of steel it is or what type of blade and all this other stuff. All right, we got to have sorry, I didn't want to get this into a rant and a crazy video because this is a giveaway video. So it's going to be open to anybody in the lower 48, I guess is what they call it, excluding Alaska and Hawaii in the United States. And if you're overseas and you want to nominate, somebody for you want to make a entry, but you want to nominate somebody in case you win, then just put that down there in the comments. I'm not going to restrict it like I did last time to just 4, people and stuff. Just pick somebody that's that you know or you think is in the United States and that comments on this channel, that we would recognize, people that we would recognize, not some random, the owner of the McDonald's, Yeah, so there you go. You can win this. Now, what is our magic word going to be? Well, we've used up all our dinosaurs. I've got other dinosaurs that I could add. I just haven't, I haven't thought of a name for them yet or anything. Oh, somebody that hasn't gotten a lot of notice lately. Jiminy. This is Jiminy Cricket. So, how are we going to spell Jiminy? Man, I don't know about that one. Let's just say cricket. Just say cricket in there, all right? Anything to do with a cricket. You leave a comment in here and it has cricket in it, then that's going to be your entry, your chance to get this. And they threw in, this was a while back, they threw in extra knives. I don't know where it is. It's one of those carabiner knives. I got it lying around here somewhere. I'll toss that in with the mix. But and I'll include all the specifications and the weights and all that stuff. But yeah, those are pretty cool. I like this series. And 440B is a step up from 440A and a little bit in edge retention. So that's an improvement. I'd like to see them go to 440C. I'd be really happy. But I'm happy with this. And I'll throw in, whoever wins, I'll throw in some stickers and swag and stuff like that. So there you go. I hope everyone has a good chance. Now, remember, these are usually low entry videos because I'm not putting it in there, an obvious thing that it's a giveaway. You're going to have to be watching the videos to understand that it's a giveaway. And if you mention the crickets, you really should investigate crickets in food because they really are thinking, not just thinking about it, they're raising farms. They're cricket farms. Those are nasty bugs, man, really. I mean, I like the sound of crickets and everything, but I would not want to eat one. Even starving, I can think of better food sources than crickets. Sorry. But because he doesn't get mentioned, or he hadn't gotten mentioned, Jiminy, Jiminy and his crickets, he's really more of a grasshopper, but he identifies as a cricket. Yeah, I know. That's even getting into the bug world. So, yeah, the bugs are woke bugs. So, I hope you enjoyed this little weirdness that's going on, and good luck for everyone that enters. And this will be in 1 week from today, since today is Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll do the drawing. I'll just go through random comment thing, picker, and I'll look. And whoever comment comes up, we'll see if if you said the cricket word, you'll come up. We'll read your comment. And then you'll be the winner, whoever you are. You'll have 1 week to contact me. Somehow so we can verify your address. We'll do the email thing and then we'll verify your address. I just want to make sure the person that leaves the comment is a person that contacts me with the mailing address. That's the main thing that I'm doing this for. So there you go. Good luck, everyone. you've really got a pretty good odds of winning one of these. And next month, we'll come up with another knife similar to something like this. And there you go. We'll give that one away too. And I'm doing this not to get more subscribers and not to get, you know, huge anything. I'm doing this because I want to give back to the people that watch my videos, the people that have gotten me to where I am. You know, basically I've gotten to my goal was to get 1,000 subscribers. Not so much to get monetized, but be able to go live if I wanted to. I haven't been going live as much as I wanted to, but still. All right, I've rambled on long enough. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.